up, world? It's your boy, Big Rome, a.k.a. God's Gift.
And I'm your boy, Rosie Sama.
And this is episode 9 of the 4th and Peachtree podcast.
So what's 9 in Spanish?
Nueve?
Oh, okay.
I think so. Yeah.
How you say that?
Nueve?
They.
Ve? Nueve. There we go. See, I need Spanish on phonics this week.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Duolingo.
Duolingo. Sorry to our Spanish brethren. I'll get better with my Spanish. I know Diaz, as in episode Diaz is next week. That's dope. 10 episodes coming soon. Yo.
Funny.
All right, man. So while we've been away, man, you know, we've missed y'all like always. But we got to go over some breaking news and some stories that just weren't kind of big enough to make the show this week. So
We're going to talk about it, though.
we'll talk about it. In a recent interview, Houston Astros manager Dusty Baker stated that there are 0 U.S.-born black players in the World Series. That looks bad for baseball. The last time this happened, that was in 1950. Right now in the major leagues, there are 7.2% of black players in the major leagues. This is the lowest that has been in 3 decades.
What's that percentage again?
7.2.
Wow. That's crazy.
African American, not Dominican, not African.
Are you surprised?
American.
Are you surprised?
I am. I mean, because baseball really doesn't market itself to African Americans. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't.
But you'll get a bigger payday over there.
It does. You know, for the people that don't know, baseball does not have a salary cap, meaning they can pay you whatever.
Unlimited money.
And you don't get hit, and it's not a contact sport.
Right.
First of all, basketball is a contact sport. Football is a collision sport. Baseball, the most you might have to worry about is getting hit with a stray ball.
Stray ball. You know,
That's about it.
twisting the ankle.
Yeah.
Leg injuries and stuff.
Yeah, pitchers get them. You have to get Tommy John eventually. I mean,
yeah. But
about
like
it.
wear and tear. A lot of wear and tear injuries.
yeah, I mean, they play over 100 games in a year, probably like 130, 160, whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It's wear and tear injuries. Nothing major. It's rare to see someone tear an ACL or anything like that or get a concussion. Every once in a blue moon, you might have a pitcher that might throw a wild pitch. But other than that, you get paid big bucks and you don't have to really worry about injury.
Yeah. I didn't. Growing up, not a lot of kids in my neighborhood wanted to play baseball. Some play baseball, but like there'll be other sports that was they go to. You know.
I actually played baseball, so it was pretty good. I wish I'd have stuck to it. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing back then that there wasn't no salary cap. And, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could have been very marketable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, anywho. All right, next story. College game day will be at Jackson State on Saturday, which is the first time that's been in the HBCU since 2008. Jackson State will be taking on a rival Southern University at Jackson State.
That's
So
big. That's pretty big. That's pretty big. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be. We should probably go watch the game somewhere.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
I think that'll be good. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a good game. You know, one of them top HBCU games is going on. The Dion effect is taking over Jackson State, if you haven't noticed.
Man.
All this is because of Coach Prime. Trust me. Your boy, man, he made a major milestone last night on Thursday Night Football. Got to talk about it.
Who's that?
Thomas Edison Brady.
I forgot to do some research. I don't think his middle name is Edison, but for the sake of
the show,
for the show, we're going
to go with Edison. Tom Brady has reached a new milestone during Thursday Night Football against the Baltimore Ravens. Brady became the most sacked quarterback, passing former Pittsburgh Steeler Big Ben Roethlisberger. That came to a surprise to me because he seemed like he was well protected in New England. So did he get a lot of these sacks in the back end of his career in Tampa Bay, or did he get sacked a lot in New England and it was just kind of covered up?
It's a longevity. I don't even want to say award. It's a longevity stat. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you played maybe 6 more years than Roethlisberger. So it's a longevity thing. Eventually, it was gonna happen. But I mean, never mind that. That game was terrible, man.
It was.
It was a horrible game.
Ravens pulled that out. Thursday night football has been terrible all this year. NFL, stop making people pay for Thursday night football. Put it back on TV for free. Put it back.
Put it on Nickelodeon
now.
That's my thing, man. We need to put Thursday night football on Nickelodeon.
Carlos Miller once said, "Stop touching. Just stop touching it. Leave it alone. It was fine on NFL Network and Fox. Leave it alone. Stop touching it."
Man, they had to put the baby. They had to put Lil Baby on there just to get people to try and watch. I still didn't watch. I mean,
and then they even got an episode where LeBron's going to be basically doing a Manning cast in a couple weeks.
Oh, that's gonna be so lame.
It is.
Oh,
him and his boy Maverick Carter. They're going to be doing a Manning cast for one of the Thursday night games. Go figure. It's probably why the Lakers suck right now. Speaking of the Lakers are a hot mess. GM Rob Pelinka should be ashamed of putting this team together. The Lakers need to do a fire sale, me personally thinking. That includes trading LeBron, AD, and Westbrook because, it's not looking too good.
The experiment's over with. It's time to go ahead and wrap this up, man. Let's go ahead and wrap it up. And, not to say that, not to brag or anything, but a couple episodes ago, my biggest loser for the week was LeBron.
Yes, it was.
And what did I say? I said they're not going to win anything. And since I said that, they have not won a game.
Someone's predicting they'll lose probably 7 games before they win at first.
And it's a wrap at that point. Go ahead. I mean, yeah.
Might as well hang it up.
Hang it up, man.
Brooklyn's been looking kind of messy, too. Can't get nothing done with 2 players. I mean, they're being led by Kyrie and KD. They're basically carrying the whole team. They have no bench, and Ben Simmons is
scared to shoot.
Yeah, he needs therapy.
He gun shy. It's okay though. This is a lost season for them too.
Yeah, I think so. They're 1-14. I mean, 1-4 right now currently. A fan threw a cup at Luka Doncic during the game as well while they were playing Brooklyn. So that's
KD's fault. Because he pushed him earlier that game. Like, he pushed the hell out of him, too, man. He hit the ground hard. It was funny. That's probably why they lost that game. Yeah, they lost that game, yeah. Well, that's what happens, man. I don't think KD want to be there anymore.
KD was trying to lead this weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, this during the offseason.
He probably is trying to lead this weekend. He's trying to get there as soon as possible. He's trying to get out.
That catch, my boy.
No, it's all right, man.
Appreciate that catch.
Yeah, he's trying to get out of there, man. Free KD.
Free KD.
Talking about Russ. Free KD.
Free KD and Russ.
Nah, Russ can stay where he at, man. He ain't doing nothing nowhere else. It's okay. He can stay where he at.
So you ready to get into this, man? I think we warmed up. I think the red cups have kicked in. Juices is flowing. Pause. Let's get into this. Yeah, you can't mess with me this week, Lack. My parents is here. Nothing. Going into this. All right. Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft had a very eventful annual owners meeting let me start over. It was an eventful annual in-season owners meeting. During the meeting, owners discussed an extension and raise for NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones was against the extension and raise. Jones was the only owner that voted nay for such an extension and raise. Jones has had an issue with Goodell because of his handling of players while they protested during the, the Kaepernick era of football, the racial injustice, the kneeling and everything. Jerry Jones wasn't feeling the way that Goodell handled it.
What was his issue? Did he like that he was too lax? Or
I guess he felt like he was too lax on it. I guess he took the Donald Trump, he should fire them. Wow. Yeah, he took the orange man's, views on that.
Wow, Jerry.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised.
You're on the wrong side of this one, my guy.
Yeah. Well, an argument broke out between Jones and New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft. Jones told Kraft, and I quote, "Don't F with me." Recently, Jones has apologized for his actions, but yeah. What's your thoughts, man? Seems like two big wigs.
I mean, first of all, neither one of these guys is gonna bust a grape. They're not gonna be able to punch their way out of a paper bag with a knife in their hand. It's not. So why? Like, what's up all this? Like, it's Kraft. Like, what do you mean? You gonna get the lawyers on him? I mean,
Kraft doing something right, man. Kraft just married him a little tenderoni that's 47, man. He 81. he got him something. He Viagra or them blue pills, Blue Chew, something. He using something.
Shout out to Kraft. And Kraft, he need to leave Kraft alone. Kraft had a sexual scandal, and nobody brings it up no more. It's like it never even happened.
Hey, AB brings it up a lot.
We're gonna talk about AB later on,
but I mean, talking about, I just want to do some research, man, and see like far as like money wise, like where Jones and Kraft fall on the list. Jones is number 3 on the list. He comes in at $10.6 billion, and Kraft is number 4 listed at $8.3 billion. I was actually kind of shocked on who number 1 is on the list.
Who's number 1?
Carolina Panthers, David Tepper. He's at $6.7 billion. Number 2 is Stan Kovinick, whatever his name is, the Los Angeles Rams owner at 10.5. I thought it'd been the Rams owner.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the beautiful stadium they put out there in L.A., but it's actually the Carolina Panthers owner, and he was once he was once the minority owner of the Steelers as well, which is, I mean.
Oh, okay. So he just hustled up. He just hustled up and got his bread up and got him something bigger. And I mean, that's pretty cool. It's just so funny when you have these owners be fighting and going back and forth like this. It's just like you're billionaires. Like the issue can't be that. It can't be that serious, you know. No. It's just a bunch of super rich people, man, getting on each other's nerves, probably trolling.
One mad because he can't get his way. I mean,
yeah, man. I
get it, Jerry. I mean, I don't, but you know what I'm saying? It's just the Kaepernick era is over. Players ain't really protesting.
Long over, man.
Players aren't protesting anymore, man. Let it go. You know what I'm saying? You just shown just how much of a racist that you are low-key, because if you're still butthurt about that, then you know what I'm saying? It's really showing your true colors. At least everyone else is trying to cover up the fact that where they lie as far as race. But, Jerry, you're not hiding it at all.
Right, Jerry. Jerry, shut up, man. Hire a black coach. Maybe that'll help y'all win for a change.
He barely wanted to pay his black quarterback. It took Dak to force his hand. I mean, to get paid.
Jerry Jones so old and decrepit. He don't even know how to hide his like old white man racism. Like it's so crazy. Like the best thing that ever happened to you has been Dak Prescott.
Mm-hmm.
He's way better than Tony Romo.
Yes.
And you still didn't want to pay him. You still don't respect him, and you still put like nobody's over him. Like Cooper Rush.
Truth be told, if Cooper Rush would have kept winning, they'd have kept pushing back. Dak coming back. Only reason why Dak came back is when he came back is because Cooper Rush lost that game against the Eagles.
Right.
Other than that, Dak would probably been still rehabbing that thumb, and you probably wouldn't even heard about Dak anymore. So.
Never. You wouldn't. It'll be over with. There's no reason for an owner to be sitting here talking to the media saying, oh, yeah, it would be great if we had a quarterback controversy. Wouldn't that be something? You just paid this man all this money. He's gotten you way more of a chance of a Super Bowl than Tony Romo ever did.
Yeah.
And you have the nerve to insult him like this by talking about Cooper Rush is going to take his spot or insinuating that? Yeah, man. And this is why everybody wants the Cowboys to lose. Yeah. Nobody likes the Cowboys.
I still don't get how they're America's team, but, you know.
That's the Patriots. Well, the Patriots definitely more so than them.
It's so crazy, man. If you do your research, like I have, no shade, my boy. The Steelers owner was actually approached about being America's team, but he said he didn't want to be America's team. He wanted to be Pittsburgh's team. So that's how the Cowboys got it.
That's actually admirable. I can salute to that. The people's team. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
R.I.P. the Chief.
Yeah.
But we talking about black head coaches, black quarterbacks, which, I mean, right now we have Mike Tomlin.
Shout out Mike Tomlin.
Miami's head coach, he's confused. He's biracial. He said he's black. His daddy black, but he said he ain't black. He biracial. He on that Tiger Woods stuff.
Oh, okay.
He said him not black. Him and OJ.
Okay, he a OJ.
Yes, he one of them brothers. He ain't even a brother. He looked like Jeffrey Dahmer standing on the sideline, but that's another.
Wow, that's crazy.
But everyone crying about black head coaches and black quarterbacks, man. Why not have black ownership?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone's looking at the smaller picture. Yeah, there's no black head. There's barely any black head coaches. And if they have a losing season, unless you're Lovie Smith and they're just having you around as a sacrificial lamb just to get draft picks.
Right.
Because that's all Lovie's there for the Texans. Texans aren't doing anything. They haven't gotten any better since Lovie's been there. Lovie is there to get some losing seasons so they can get some low draft picks so they can bring in some high-quality draft picks.
And speaking of Lovie, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he get my Bears to the Super Bowl?
He did.
You know, there's a lot of, white coaches who are living off Super Bowls appearances to this day. Mike McCarthy, for one. He is still living off of that one Super Bowl. He will get any job in the league at any time, off of anything. You can't say the same thing about Lovie Smith. And he took a very good Bears team with a mediocre quarterback.
Who was that, Orton?
Grossman.
Grossman.
Yes, exactly.
Where is he now?
Exactly.
You don't even hear about Grossman anymore. Grossman's probably up in the mountains somewhere. With Jake Plummer. I heard Jake Plummer got a crib up in Denver's mountains living life, bro.
Bruh, I'm telling you, probably doing some weird podcast about hunting or some weird
probably.
stuff.
I think Jake the Snake was the hunter type, so he probably is on a podcast about hunting.
Yeah, man.
Smoking trees or something like that because they're in Denver.
Yeah, man, with a man bun. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But this dude, Lovie, he doesn't get any of that. He doesn't get any of that, bro.
None
of that. Nobody cares about Lovie Smith, man. But that's something I noticed.
Maybe
man.
if Lovie had a black owner, maybe Lovie would get some love. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like I was saying, everyone's looking at the smaller picture of things. Yeah, there's a couple black head coaches, but there's no black minority owners in the NFL.
Nope.
And we're not trying to make this show about race or being pro-black or anything like that, but my blackness just wants me to point that out. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in a league dominated by African Americans, it's cool for us to be players, but barely any black quarterbacks. Anytime a black quarterback loses, is he ready? Oh, is he ready for the big time? A black head coach. They had one losing season. They're ready to get him out of there. Shout out to Mike Tomlin. He's had nothing but winning seasons, but folks are ready to run Mike Tomlin out of town because we're in a rebuilding season right now.
Which is unreal. It's so stupid for a coach that's never had a losing season to even consider.
Yeah, it's crazy. But it's like I get in these Steeler groups and argue with people, and I'm like, be real. You don't like Mike Tomlin because he's black. If Mike Tomlin was a Caucasian man or anything else, it would be fine. Let's be real. City of Pittsburgh, you worship Bill Coward, and Bill Coward had a bunch of losing seasons, but you worship the chin, the jaw, whatever y'all want to call him. Y'all worship Bill Coward. Bill Coward had nothing but losing a couple winning seasons, mostly losing seasons, but y'all love the ground that Bill Coward walks on. But nothing about that, man. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty about what I really want to get into on this topic. So, you know what I'm saying? In 2018, an investment group, including Diddy and Golden State Warrior point guard Steph Curry, wanted to buy the Carolina Panthers, but they were denied.
I wonder why.
Yeah, so that's where the new Carolina Panthers owner comes in. Dave Tepper. Yeah. And then recently, billionaire Robert Smith, the man that paid off of the class of 2019's student loans at Morehouse, and comedian turned medium exec and billionaire Byron Allen both put in separate bids to buy the Denver Broncos, and both were denied.
I wonder why.
Wonder why, too. So, first of all, not only do you have to have the money to be an owner, you have to be voted in. Because basically, ownership in NFL is not a right, it's a privilege. And it's almost like they treat it like a fraternity. It's like a brotherhood, even though they fight like little girls about giving the commissioner an extension and whether or not they're going to get rid of the Washington Commanders owner, however they want to handle that. That's a story for another time. But it's kind of crazy how basically there's no black owners. Guys have come forward black men have came forward trying to buy teams, and they're denied every time. And it's because the owners have to vote on it, whether or not they want you in. So, which is kind of crazy. So, I mean, right now, the CEO of Walmart, he is the current owner of the Denver Broncos.
That's funny. Walmart.
Yeah. So pretty soon you're probably going to be seeing Denver Broncos stuff in every Walmart, your local Walmart. Bronco country?
Let's ride. Yeah, that's terrible. I mean, they always say the same thing about the NFL. It's the good old boys club. It's a good old boys club. It's a fraternity, man. And to a certain extent, I can understand, for all these years, it's been the same kind of person in this fraternity. I don't think that they want anybody involved. They don't want nobody involved in that, man. They don't want nobody involved in that. They're not gonna let nobody black be a part of that. Cause now they gotta stop telling all them jokes that they want to tell. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is, man. The thing is, we just need to start our own league, which is, easier said than done.
Easier said than done. I mean, The Rock and his ex-wife, Candy, have actually bought the XFL, but I think they're kind of piggybacking off of the NFL and making XFL like a developmental league for the NFL.
That's pretty good, though. I think that's all right.
I mean, that's cool. You know
like
what I'm saying?
The D-League, kind of like,
Get some looks. I mean, it does help other players that weren't high draft picks or, you know what I mean?
It's an avenue to get people, to fast track people to the league without having to, rely too heavily on college. Because I know there's a lot of politics that go into college sports. There's a lot of players out there that had mediocre careers in college, but they can go to the XFL. Show out and do pretty good. Brady just got beat by an XFL player,
PJ Walker.
Yeah, so he just beat the GOAT, man. So I'm okay with that, man. It's just we want more black people in the ownership table, man. But I mean, do you really think they're gonna?
Probably not.
What's the incentive?
Right. I mean, like I said, everyone's just looking at the smaller picture. If you want change when it comes to the NFL, it comes from the owners. You know what I'm saying? Roger Goodell is the commissioner, but he's basically a puppet for the owners. He's the face for the owners. So while the owners are in there having their meetings and their little jokes and everything, Roger Goodell basically lays on a sword for them because they come up with all the rules and everything. And you know what I'm saying? They come up with the rules for the NFL, how things should be handled, stuff like that. And then Roger Goodell goes out there and basically gets spit on by everybody. So keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he takes all the bullets for them.
Yeah. So when everybody's pissed at Roger Goodell, it's like, yeah, you can be pissed at Goodell, but at the end of the day, you really need to be pissed at these owners because they're the ones basically running this machine for real. All 32 of them.
All of them.
But I guess a good thing came out of the new Denver Bronco ownership. Condoleezza Rice has become the first black minority owner. She was a part of the ownership group that bought the Denver Broncos.
She's the first minority owner?
Black minority owner.
Black minority owner. Oh, okay.
First black minority owner.
Okay.
I guess that's...
Yeah, man, that's pretty good. That's a step.
She was a part of the George Bush campaign.
I'm pretty sure she got a lot of friends. Went ahead, made that possible.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she's from Colorado, so I mean.
That George Bush, that plug could get you into some rooms, man.
Or get some shoes thrown at you.
That too. George Bush is actually a really great artist.
Really?
Yeah, he's actually a really, really dope artist.
I'm about to look that up, man.
Yeah, you know, I'm an artist guy, so, you know, somebody was like, oh, yeah, George Bush is an amazing artist. I'm like, really? No, man, bull, that's got to be a lie. Checked it out, man. The guy is actually really talented, man. It's actually, like, when do you find the time, man, when you're, not liking black people? More on Kanye later on.
Yeah, we're going to take a little break, man. Get ready to bring our guest on, you know what I'm saying? We got a special guest this week. As advertised, man, we're going to talk about a serious subject this week. We're going to bring our guest on, get a little situated. Either me or Rosie's probably going to move. Probably Rosie.
I'm probably just going to sit over there.
Yeah, so it's Fourth and Peachtree podcast. Be right back. All right, we're back. It's the Fourth and Peachtree podcast with your boy Roman Rome, a.k.a. God's Gift.
And Rose God.
All right, now we are sitting here with the big dog, Demetrius Stillthorne Cooper, owner and operator of Stillthorne 7 Fitness. He is a certified personal trainer and fit coach, nutrition coach, and he does individual personal training and group exercise. He is also a fitness trainer for athletes, and he specializes in training children and young adults with autism spectrum. He's also a natural master bodybuilder, and he's also my Faja. All right. How you doing today, Pops?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
I'm happy to be here.
I'm glad you are. Look a little nervous there.
Proud of your podcast.
Thank you, sir. Look a little nervous there. Loosen up.
I'm good.
You good? All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So one of my Pops' friends, Dr. Lewis, couldn't be here tonight for whatever reason. He couldn't be here tonight. So he is a doctor that specializes in neurology. He's a neurologist.
Mm-hmm. Neurologist.
Neurologist. Can we start that over? I'm sorry. I messed that up. Can we start that over? I'm sorry. Urologist? Urologist. Okay, wait.
He's good.
No, a urologist.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Urologist.
All right, we're gonna start that over from the top. No, wait. No, bro.
You're in too deep.
No, I'm not in too deep. No, please, can we start over?
No, keep going. We're gonna leave that in there.
Bruh, come on. Damn. I am.
3, 2, 1.
All right, and we're back. It's your boy Romy Rome, a.k.a. Big Rome.
And Rose God, yeah.
Shout out to our producer, Big Lack, for coming in tonight and keeping the jokes and my sorrow pumping. All righty. So we have our special guest this week. He's actually my Faja, Demetrius Stillthorne Cooper, owner and operator of Stillthorne 7 Fitness. He is a certified personal trainer and fit coach, nutrition coach. He does individual personal training and group exercising. He is also a fitness trainer for athletes, and he specializes in training children, young adults with autism spectrum. He is also a natural master bodybuilder. Pops, what is going on?
I'm good, man.
Doing good? That's good to hear.
Yep.
All right. Pop's homeboy, Dr. Lewis, could not be here tonight, so I did a brief interview with him. Dr. Lewis is a urologist, so he gave me some great insight on this topic. So a lot of men are suffering in silence from a illness that a lot of men are ashamed to get checked for. A lot of men just don't believe in going to the doctor. So we're going to cover this serious topic and shine some light on it. The subject is prostate cancer. So according to the Cancer Society, prostate cancer is the most common cancer in American men. So far this year, there is about 268 268,490 new cases of prostate cancer and about 34,500 deaths from prostate cancer. 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during his lifetime. Prostate cancer will likely develop in older, non-Hispanic black men. 6 cases in 10 are men over 65 years old and is rare, but can happen, and young men under the age of 40 can obtain this disease as well. So like I said, I did a brief interview with Dr. James. Wish he could have been here tonight, but he was a little busy. So I asked Dr. James, what is the most common cause for prostate cancer? He said that the most common cause for prostate cancer is age. Obesity and poor diet and lack of exercise also contributes. There are also hereditary factors to consider too. Some patients have a history of cancer, which implies that their immune system is not strong enough to prevent them. I also asked Dr. James what can prevent prostate cancer. He said a good diet and exercise as well, and more than 21 ejaculations monthly has been supported. I don't know if that was a joke or because...
What's that number again?
21. I don't know if that was a joke or not. My dad's homeboy tends to joke a lot, so...
That's actually true.
That's true?
That's true. I've heard of that. Yep.
That's lit.
That's lit.
I'm for that.
All right. I'm a little uncomfortable because my mom's sitting here. Anywho, what?
It's a real man's topic. So.
It is.
Yeah, it really is.
Fellas, this is serious. I know y'all used to us on here trolling and goofing off, but we really trying to hit y'all with some serious stuff, man. Especially because I'm 31. Rosie, what you about?
I'm old.
You old. You knocking on that threshold to probably get your prostate checked pretty soon.
I have insurance, so I make sure I'm checked up.
It's real good.
It's a little uncomfortable, but hey, I gotta stay out here.
So I asked Dr. Lewis, what are some symptoms for men to look for when it comes to prostate cancer? He replied, prostate cancer does not have any symptoms until it's advanced. Screening is key to catch it early and improves outcomes. Prostate cancer is not a one-size-fits-all disease, so it has to be personalized for each patient. All prostate cancers are not the same. Some grow slowly that you will die with the disease and not from the disease. And any patient that has a 10 years of quality of life should not go looking for the disease. Wow. That came from Dr. James. All right, so lastly I asked, I think I asked him one more question after this. So I asked Dr. James, what does treatment consist of for prostate cancer? He said, washing it, freezing it, burning it, removing it, and if it is not localized, meaning that it's spreading, treating it with hormonal or chemotherapy. For those who know, hormonal therapy is treatment that stops the male hormone testosterone from being produced or reaching the prostate cancer cells.
Permanently or?
No, just for the treatment until they get rid of the cancer. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it'll still be there. They just trying to they try to slow it down.
Okay.
All right, man. So like I said, it's a serious topic, and a lot of people don't know how serious prostate cancer can be. I lost my grandfather to prostate cancer when I was like 8 or 9. Still kind of tough to deal with, man. Love my granddad to death. I know, Pops, you lost one of your homeboys to prostate cancer.
I lost a good friend of mine, best friend of over 35 years last year. So, it's real serious. Yeah, it's a silent killer.
It is. A lot of men suffer in silence. And like I said, man, do not hesitate to, once you get in that age range, about that 40-year-old range, man, to go ahead and get checked out, man. It's like, rather be safe than sorry, man. It's taking men out at an alarming rate. Like it said, I mean, some people don't even know that they have it until it's too late, until it's too far advanced where it can really take you out of here, man. So Pops, man, I got a couple questions to ask you. You know what I'm saying? You being the fitness guru, you know what I'm saying? And so what Dr. James was saying, exercise is an essential, and I feel like a lot of men aren't really into the fitness. You know what I'm saying? Some make excuses saying that they don't have enough time on their hands or they just don't want to work out. I mean, what is a recommendation? What is your recommendation as far as exercise throughout the week? How much should a man work out during the week?
Well, my daily recommendation is first of all, I want to make sure your everything's working properly before I have a person exercise with me. Anyway, I you know, make sure they're healthy enough. You know, as far as their heart, whatnot, see what injuries they got. Then I can pretty much write up a prescription or whatever for them and know what they can do. But for somebody that's just normal, regular exercise, I would say at least 30 minutes a day, up to 45 minutes. That's with just warming up with basic cardio, 15 minutes of cardio, you know, 30 minutes of exercise, you know, strength training. So
That's very doable.
It is.
It's very doable.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's just the start.
Yeah,
Yeah, just the
but
start.
you know, because a lot of people do make a lot of excuses.
Right.
You know, my job won't allow me to do this. I can't
Right.
do this. I got too many responsibilities.
Right, I've heard it all.
30
I've
minutes,
heard it,
30 to 45 minutes is not a lot.
No, it's really not. And you got to think about, you know, why you're doing it and, you know, why it's important for your health. And, you know, all your organs need to be exercised. I know that sounds strange, but that's the same way with, you know, drinking water, adequate amount of water. A lot of people don't understand that you have to drink water because your organs are sitting in water in your body anyway. A lot of people neglect that, and that causes a lot of problems when you don't drink water. You know, so yeah, that's real important. And nutrition, I'm sure we'll get into that. But but
So why is it vital for men to work out? Like, what is it? Why do men need to work out? I mean, besides presenting illness, why do men need to work out? I'm sure it helps with vitality, fertility, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It helps with that.
Yeah. Well, basically, your bones, for osteoporosis. You know, I mean, it keeps you younger, makes you feel good, builds testosterone, which we do need as men. You know, less estrogen and everything, so it makes you feel good, for one. You know, confidence builds confidence, you know, so yeah.
All right. So for the people that are making excuses, what are some recommendations that you can make for them that are saying that they don't have enough time to go to the gym? And you know what I'm saying?
Well, everybody has time, like I tell them. You know, everybody has 30 minutes out of their day. I don't care what time of the day it is. I don't care if it's early in the morning, middle of the day, late at night. And I know people, you know, have to work typically, but you know, like I said, hey, you know, you want to live, you got to get your body moving. You know, it's just like starting up a car. If you let that car sit out there, it's going to rust. Parts are going to rust. Same with the parts that's inside your body. You know, they're gonna fail.
If you don't use them, you lose.
You don't use them. That's right.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So,
All right. So why is diet so important with working out?
that is the key.
Because I know a lot of people feel like they can just go in the gym, but they can still eat whatever they want to eat.
That's my biggest issue.
Right.
Diet.
Right.
I have
and,
no self-control.
and no matter
food.
what you look like, how fast your metabolism is, slow, whatever, a lot of people think, hey, I can just go to McDonald's. I can just do this. I can eat that. Man, I tell you, some of the people I've encountered that may have fast metabolism, they still have health problems. You can still have high cholesterol. You can still have high blood pressure. I mean, diet is the key. I don't like to use the word diet because that seems like it's a restriction on that, but nutrition is the key. The proper nutrition that you put in your body is the better performance, the better output of performance, and that's real key. You know, all the supplementation, the food that you eat, you know, try to eat more dense food from morning to, you know, when you're done.
When you say dense, what do you mean?
Dense foods are like solid foods like chicken, and rice,
Chicken breast
you
is
know,
good.
vegetables. Yeah,
Chicken rice is good.
yeah. It depends on the type of day that you're eating it. You know, you don't want to eat it too much late at night, so you want to have your proteins. You want to always start your day off at least typically with carbohydrates, protein, and some type of fats and vegetables. You know, you want to get all those play a major role in your body.
Okay.
You know,
To start the day.
Yep. Start the
So
day.
you end your day with what?
Yep. If you want to end your day with less carbs, if any, you want a lot of vegetables, a lot of protein. Got to drink your water throughout the day, you know, to get everything flushed in your system, so it can pass through the stuff that you don't need, and your body takes in the stuff that you do need as far as the nutrients. You know, because it takes a while for the protein to break down.
Right.
So it goes, you know, through your body. You know. Yep.
So I just want to say something real quick. I mean, because I know a lot of people will be like, oh, why are they just shedding light on prostate cancer? Well, I mean, like I said, this is a sports podcast. It's a man's podcast. And I feel like this is one of the cancers that goes the most less talked about.
Right.
We talk about breast cancer. My grandmother's a breast cancer survivor. I wear pink all the time. I've been wearing pink to the gym damn near every day because I'm thankful for my grandmother still to be here. But it's a topic that no one really talks about. You know what I'm saying? Like, the NFL recently changed from just the breast cancer awareness to the critical catch to cover all types of cancer. All types of cancers are serious and should be covered. But we just wanted to shine some light on this one because it is a cancer that is taking men out at an alarming rate, like I said before. So just want to throw that out there, that we're not, they're just talking about this cancer. What about that cancer? What about this one? We're just focused on this one right now. With the hoodie that I have on right now, as you can see, normally our cartoon characters are a different color. They had baby blue on. Baby blue ribbon is the ribbon for prostate cancer. So that's why I'm rocking this today. Had a baby blue hat on to go with it, but wasn't fitting in front of the blue screen, so Big Lat made me take it off. Well, he asked me to take it off. He made me take it off. Okay, he made me take it off.
No, he made you take it off.
He made me take it off. First, I'm not scared of Lat. I just respect Lat. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's it.
That's another word for scared.
All right. So, Pops, what's some substances? I'm sorry, supplements.
Whoa.
Whoa. That cup, boy, that cup kicked me real quick. My bad. Whoa. What are some supplements you can recommend for prostate health?
Well, turmeric, zinc. Zinc is one of the ones that's highly recommended. It slow the actual cancer down. You take that in high dosages, which I recommend taking that any day anyway, because that's responsible for producing muscle. So you can take that at night. Zinc is good to take at night. Fall asleep on it, and you take it before you go to bed. Zinc. Vitamin D3. That's another one. That's another one that's good for cancer, man's health. Back in the day, men were told you shouldn't take that. Women were supposed to take that. But as this cancer has gotten more aggressive, they found out that in recent studies that vitamin D3 is very important and vital for man's health.
Okay.
So those are some of the three supplements.
You said turmeric. What's the best
Turmeric,
way to take turmeric?
zinc. You can take that. Man, that's some strong stuff.
Yeah, it's real strong.
You can take it any time of the day. You can take it in the powder form.
Okay.
Or you can mix it up in something.
Yeah, like
or you can
put it
take
like
it in pill form.
juice,
Yep.
yeah, put it in
you
a
take
drink or
put it
whatever.
in pill form.
You can make it. You can put that in your smoothie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. They got the gummies too. So make
Makes
it
it a little easier
yeah.
to take.
Yeah.
little easier.
It's a little rough.
For my fellas that don't like taking pills, we have gummies for you.
Yep.
Ain't it funny though how we'll complain about stuff how it tastes, but we still drink liquor. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's just-
Yeah, they made a lot of vitamins and supplements because of that reason, because a lot of people don't like taking them, so they started to put things in gummy form, which I don't agree with some of them, but some of the ones I've taken, like some red organic red beets are real good.
Yeah.
And those actually work. So those are good.
That's good for like blood pressure and everything.
Yep,
too,
blood
right?
pressure, keep it regulated, cholesterol. All
Said
that.
beet.
Yeah, beets.
Beet.
Yeah, like beets. Yeah, yeah, those are
Yeah,
real good. Yeah,
beets are good for blood pressure and everything.
yep, it's good for circulation, blood circulation. It's good. Yeah, you need good blood circulation for your arteries. Yeah. For them to work.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this episode. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Like I said, man, we hitting y'all, man. I know we on here most of the time. We goofing off, we cracking jokes, we trolling, man. But we gotta hit y'all with some substance, man, because it's a serious topic, man. And I'm getting kind of close to the age, so I wanted to, you know what I mean?
We gotta stay out here. We gotta stay out here for our families.
Yeah, definitely, man. You gotta be out here for your families, man. You ain't doing no good for your family to be on that sick and shut-in list, man. You know what I'm saying? And plus, like I said, man, it took my granddad out, man. So. Man. All right, let's talk about something else real quick. So Pops, you know what I'm saying? Like me, you're a big Steelers fan. He's also like with in the past episode with Billy D. Shout out to Billy D, you know what I'm saying, from JR Crickets. My Pops is the president of Still Pride Family ATL. We are a Steeler fan club, as Rosie's over there looking down, because yeah, you know, Rosie's a Patriot, and he's a Tom Brady fan. Wherever Tom goes,
But I respect the Steelers. Oh no, he definitely needs to retire.
He got to retire, man.
I was on the fence. I was in denial until last night.
last night showed
bad.
Yeah, it was.
He
sad.
don't even look right. He don't look healthy.
Yeah, he got too much going on. It's time to shut it down.
So Pops, you know, we butt heads about the whole Kenny Pickett thing. I feel like they should have drafted Malik Willis. You and Mom had a ticker tape parade about them drafting Pickett, man. So, do you feel like young baby hands can turn the season around?
Yes, I do. I see some things. He needs to work on his patience. Could have won that game easily against the Dolphins if he could have just ran out of bounds after he got that first down. Man, he had 20-some seconds left, and could have had several options to throw to different receivers. Should have went to Claypool. Should have been designed for Claypool.
Yeah, he wasn't even out there.
Yeah, but I don't know why they didn't have him out there. But yeah.
So do you? I mean, I know the Steelers aren't a team to get rid of a coordinator, but do you see Matt Canada making it after this Eagles game?
He should be gone. Should have been gone.
Yeah.
I wish Ben was the offensive coordinator, but it's probably not going to happen in the near future. I know he got to enjoy his retirement, but man.
You believe he's gonna come back as like in some form, like on the sidelines?
It's possible.
Maybe in the front. Maybe in the front office.
It's possible. He would make a great offensive coordinator.
I don't see him in the front office though.
Or a quarterback coach, because I mean he knows the game.
Oh no, he definitely knows.
Yeah, he knows the game real well.
I feel comfortable saying that now that he's retired.
Yeah,
I couldn't say that when he was playing. I couldn't.
So you're not gonna you weren't gonna give him his props when he was there.
No, bruh. Like, all right, bruh. Like, no. You gotta retire before I give you your props.
Yeah, Matt Canada's terrible. He's He's like more like an elementary. It's like the school. I mean, the stuff that he calls it's horrible.
High school.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, Pop. So tell the good people where they can find you at, where they can hit you up for personal training, nutritional help, all that other good stuff.
All right, you can hit me up at stillthorn7@gmail.com, email, or you can look me up on Facebook, my like page, Stillthorn7 Fitness, or IG.
What's the IG?
Yep.
What's the
Stillthorn7 Fitness.
Okay.
Yep, same thing.
Stillthorn7 Fitness.
Yep.
All right, y'all. We're going to take another break real quick and get ready for this last half of the show. It is the 4th and Peachtree podcast.
We in here.
All right, and we're back. It's the 4th and Peachtree podcast with your boy Big Rome, a.k.a. Romy Rome, a.k.a. God's Gift.
And Rose Canseco.
All right, so recently, the homie, Ye.
Homie, really?
homeless, homie, whatever.
Homely.
Recently, the hip-hop mogul and founder of Donda Sports, Kanye West, has recently made some controversial comments, which
we're not going to get into.
We're not even going to get into that because it has nothing to do with sports. But
it's not even that kind of podcast.
It's not. So, which has caused him a lot of problems. Companies like Adidas have cut ties with the hip-hop artist.
Mm-hmm.
This year, Ye started Donda Sports, which is a management agency that represents athletes and unrelated to their team's contracts. Two big names that signed to Donda Sports were LA Rams defensive tackle Aaron Donald and Boston Celtics Jaylen Brown. Recently, both athletes have put out statements saying they have cut ties with Donda Sports. Donda Sports president, Antonio Brown.
First of all, Antonio Brown is the president of your... Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right.
Antonio Brown is basically like the Kanye of sports right now. Them two running around is very scary.
Very scary.
If you imagine sitting in a room in a meeting,
I'm not going to none of their parties.
I don't see how. I mean, like I said, I played with Aaron in high school. I'm not questioning the homie, but you sat in a meeting with Kanye and AB and still decided to sign. I love you, dog, but yeah.
That's wild.
So Donda Sports president Antonio Brown recently put out a statement basically saying, because he put out some nonsense, basically saying he's sticking by Ye's side and will remain the president of Donda Sports.
I wonder why.
Because they're both bat-ish crazy.
And technically unemployed.
Yeah.
You ever notice unemployed people stick together?
They do. And they always end up having money somehow.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, like it be the unemployed people always taking the trips and stuff like that. Every time you turn around, your unemployed friends on Facebook and social media be the ones going overseas and taking them trips to Florida, Vegas.
Right, lit. Talking about you should have been there, dog. Like,
how, bro? I worked.
I was working.
Right. How was I going to be there? I got to work, Holmes. Like,
that's crazy, man.
So it's just kind of crazy. I mean, dealing with Kanye and AB and their antics, and you knew what was coming with it, why back out? You know what I'm saying? You knew what was coming with it. You knew Kanye can only keep himself together but so long, and AB is crazy. So why sign with them? And then when the crazy hits the fan, then it's like we don't want no parts of it.
Can I answer that question?
Go ahead.
Because they're cowards.
Oh,
I'm sorry, plain and simple, cowards. Aaron Donald, you're a coward. Jaylen Brown, yes. You're a coward. Both of y'all knew what y'all was getting into when y'all signed with Kanye and AB. These are not two dudes that hold their tongue. They say and do controversial stuff that gets them, quote unquote, canceled from time to time.
Right.
You can't sit here and sign your name on a dotted line and then say, I'm down for this and I'm going to let this company take me to the next level using culture. And then when they do exactly what you hired them to do, they were basically just signing themselves on so they could attach themselves with somebody that's controversial. Yeah. That's all they were doing. They were
controversy. Yeah. Then when controversy hit,
then you tuck your tail and then you want to run off because at first they were saying they were gonna stick with him, but then apparently somebody from the group that was we're not gonna mention must have tapped them on the shoulders and said, "Hey, nah, we understand that's your homie, but we us. So what you gonna do?" And they took their tail and ran. Like that's corny right there. And I think Kanye West is an idiot. I feel like Kanye West is probably one of them people that if it wasn't for the fact that he's rich and famous, he probably wouldn't have been. He would have been pretty regular. Yeah. Which can be said about a lot of celebrities, but especially him. I feel like he benefited from a lot of hard work. A lot of his hard work benefited him a whole lot more than the people around him thought was going to take him. And it's probably, I think stuff like that kind of drives you crazy to a certain extent. He's had a crazy life, and he can't really help himself at this point. So that makes him toxic, man. Like, I hate to use that word, but he's toxic, man. Like, so if you're gonna attach yourself to him business-wise, stand on it.
Yeah.
if I'm gonna sign on to something that Kanye got going on, I don't care what he say. If I sign we here. You know what I'm saying? I signed on because he crazy. He say crazy stuff. We gonna ride this out. Don't be a coward at the last second. And damn, I guess that means I'm kind of giving AB some props right now because he's sticking it out.
But AB crazy. But AB controversial with all the stuff he doing, trying to basically insinuate that him and Giselle had an affair or he knocked off Giselle. So
it's so corny, man. Like this whole grown men, this whole thing where grown men like in their 40s and up still trying to like get like all this weird attention from people without instead of just being a stand-up person like that. At some point in time it does pay to be a stand-up person and be a man of your word and be a man of integrity. But all this trying to make sense of what Kanye is doing, this is a man that's hurt. Yeah. He's hurt. His wife had left him. He wants her back. She left him for a funny white boy, and he hurt, man. He just needs somebody around him that could just be like, bro, it's okay, my guy. Let's go ahead and spend a few bands on a mansion of supermodels, and let's just go ahead and forget this.
Harden. Well,
yeah, he need a James Harden, bro.
James Harden. Well, AB's like his James Harden.
Are they buying Birkin bags for each other? Maybe they need AB, buy your boy a Birkin bag. So he can get over this,
I just want to touch on this too, man, about the shoe subject. You know what I'm saying? Yeezys, the flip flops, the shoes, and everything been very popular. So of course, like I said earlier, Adidas backtracked and cut ties with him. So it's kind of Yeezys are kind of in limbo right now. Was put out there that someone put out fake news saying that Adidas was going to go ahead and just keep making Yeezys and just put them under a different name.
They can't do that.
They can't do that. That's false news. So
they can't do that.
Everyone relax on that.
This is a good time to buy some Yeezys if you want to.
Yeah, because they're gonna go up.
Yeah, because you got a lot of people that are cutting ties. Hey, kind of like the meme, cutting ties with Kanye, so they want to sell all their sneakers, and you can buy them for the low ski now. Yeah. And then you got, but also like if you were to go to like Flight Club or stock, man, like the price done shot up on them. Now that they know that you're not gonna see no new ones, the price done went up over there. But you can find a couple people, man, that's trying to make a political statement and get a couple, get you some
Yeezys. You might be able to find some Yeezys and Marshalls or
Nah, they cut ties too.
Oh, everybody just cutting ties.
I seen TJ Maxx cut ties too.
Not TJ Maxx. They had Kanye. TJ Maxx too.
Hey, Skechers said nah.
Bro, but he went in there.
Bro, I'm telling you, man.
He went in there like gangbusters, man. Like he really tried Skechers. Like, yo, y'all gonna sit down and have a meeting with me, and y'all gonna make my shoes. And Skechers is like, nah, bro. We'll holler at you later.
Kanye gonna do a deal with Lugs. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna bring back some Lugs like Bird?
I might mess with the Yeezy Lugs, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm cool.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm selling out. If Yeezy come out with some Lugs, I'm on it.
I'm cool, man. I'm gonna stick to Jumpman and Nike, man.
You're gonna be watching us, and then you're gonna see the Lugs right here. I'm
gonna pass, man. So I'm gonna pass.
Big as hell too. They gonna look like elf shoes.
Yeah, no. See, I'm cool on that, man. I'm gonna stick to the OG, man. All right, man. So it's everybody's favorite segment. Where
we lose,
where we sit here and make asses of ourselves and basically get every pick wrong this week. Currently, we both are still under 500 because both of us are picking off emotions, and sometimes we're just rushing through this because, yeah.
I definitely pick emotionally.
I do too. So we got Eagles at Texans. I got Eagles. I can't believe I was about to say Texans.
Yeah, I got Eagles. I want to see them keep on winning. I want to see them stay undefeated.
Well, they played my Steelers this weekend, so we'll see. Mm-hmm. Yep. Colts versus Patriots. I got Patriots.
Even after that bull you saw the other day?
Well, they put Zappy back in there.
I mean, they don't got no quarterback. Okay, I'm talking
Colts
to you.
Don't either. Matt Ryan got sat down for the whole year.
He did.
Sat him down, man.
That's
might as well go ahead and retire, join the Falcons Ring of Honor, man.
This is the worst season for older quarterbacks. I swear, this is like everybody that we grew up watching. It is It is a sad year. This is a rough year.
All three of them gonna go out together. They should have left with Ben.
Oh my, yo, chill, bro. Just like a Steeler fan. All right, I'm gonna go with the. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm going.
Oh, we got Packers at Lions. Ooh, I got Lions. I'm gonna go Lions. I'm gonna try to get back over 500. I'm going.
Nah,
Lions.
I want one of the old school QBs to get a win. I'm going Packers, man. Come on, Aaron Rodgers, let's get it. Come on, bro.
We got Chargers at Falcons. I got Chargers.
I got Falcons. I'm sorry.
I got Chargers.
They've shown me something.
They ain't showing me nothing.
Oh, oof.
They only pass the ball like 14 times a game. Even they run the ball even when they're behind, man. So I'm gonna go Chargers.
Okay, now. All right, now.
Remember, the state of Georgia does not bet on sports. We got Bills and Jets. I got Bills.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's gonna be a good one.
Ooh, I would love for the Jets to pull this one off. I'm gonna go Jets. I'm gonna be dangerous. I want the Jets.
Vikings at Commanders. I got Vikings.
Got Vikings.
Panthers at Bengals. I got the Bengals.
I need for the Panthers to lose, so I got Bengals.
Raiders at Jaguars. I keep picking the Jaguars and they keep losing. So I'm gonna go Raiders.
Yeah, you've been holding on true to this Jaguar pick, man.
You can't go against Sunshine, man. Trevor Lawrence.
It's the hair. Because he's like a surfer dude.
I don't know, man. I mean, I just been following Trevor Lawrence's career, man. He's always been a winner, but in the NFL, he's a loser.
I don't think he wants to win that much. He's kind of rich already. I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I'm going Raiders.
Dolphins at Bears.
Ooh.
Dolphins.
I'm going Bears.
Seahawks at Cardinals. They tried to write Geno off, man. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Yeah, I want the Seahawks to win. Just because every time he wins, it makes Russell look bad.
Ooh, when it gets worse for Tom Brady. It gets worse. Ooh, the Rams versus the Buccaneers.
You're not going to get me to pick against my Bucks, bro. I know what you're doing. I'm not.
Aaron Donald in the cut, that's a scary sight.
I'm going Bucks, man.
I'm going Rams.
We're going to turn it around. We're turning it around, guys.
Titans at Chiefs. I got Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm not betting against the Chiefs no more. Chiefs.
Ravens at Saints.
No, Ravens just going to. Well, that wasn't a good win because it was the Bucks, but I'm going Ravens.
I'm going Ravens.
All
right, y'all. That has been another episode of the Fourth and Peachtree podcast. Shout out to our guest, Demetri Stillthorne Cooper, my Faja. Shout out to my mother for pulling up and sitting here looking beautiful as always, gritting on me the whole time. Love you, mommy. Mwah. All righty then.
Wow, that look is crazy. Wow.
We're beefing right now. Nobody needs to know why, but I love you, Mom. I love you.
I sense violence after the show. I'm really thankful for the guests today, the energy today,
the information that was blessed upon us.
Yes, I'm gonna be rewinding this episode.
So guys, definitely make sure you are in that age range to go ahead and get your prostate checked. I mean, I know it's kind of a weird procedure, but
it's a touchy subject.
It is, but don't go ahead. Literally. Go ahead, man. Get your prostate checked, man. Be safe and sorry, man. Be here for your loved ones, man. Shout out to my pops for pulling up.
Yes. Definitely.
Shout out to all our viewers. Shout out to Lack for pulling up, being clutch today, and producing the show.
Yes.
As always, you know what I'm saying, coming through when needed. It's the Fourth and Peachtree podcast. Deuces.
See you next week.